My good people, what's happening? Happy Friday evening. How y'all feeling? Y'all, y'all doing good? Cool, cool, cool. So man, let me get right to it, man. Cause I'm still on the high of man, today been, you know what? It's crazy that I posted a post this morning. Let me see exactly what it said. Let me look. Give me one sec. What did that post say? I said, today will be one of the best days you have this year. Claim it. Top of the morning, right? So I said that this morning. I'm like, man, okay. I said I claim it. A couple other people claimed it. I'm like, cool. So, man, today was, man, 12 hours of empowerment, man. And I'm still trying to process all this. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about crazy. So, I went to Eric Thomas 120 conference. It was here in Chicago. Um, Man, that was so dope. He brought out his team, and he had some special guest speakers. And then after that, I had an event with a couple of my partners with Achieving Breakthrough. And we put on, different empowerment and personal development events. And we put on the event after that. And I'm like, man, that was even dope. So I'm like, man, I'm on a super high right now, but I'm just coming, man. I had that 12 hours, right? Now I got 12, and there's some people, man, they ain't even in this space at all. They getting 0 hours of empowerment. Zilch, zero, right? And I'm just seeing people energy when they get empowered. Somebody pouring into them or just around that type of energy. Like, it's nothing like it, man. You really have to get in that environment. Like you got to find your way, some way, somehow. Find someone that really resonate with your life. Because, man, you don't even know your whole potential until you get in these environments of empowerment. Like I say, God placed these people in your life for a reason when He see you trying to move on another path, bro. Sis, whoever. Let me tell y'all how cold God is, right? I'm at the conference. I got a brand. Why not wear positivity? Larry Hart collection, right? Guess who I'm sitting next to? It's a lady that's one of Kanye designers on his team. She's showing me the work and everything. And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wasn't even gonna say nothing to the lady, like converse, like, cause I was so tapped in on the conference, like, man, I'm getting the word from them, man, getting the empowerment. And and she's just like, yeah, I don't even know how the conversation started off. And then we just went back, we both tapped in. Dan's like, well, what you do? What you do? And she showed me. And I'm like, whoa, okay. And showed me some of her artwork. And then I showed her mine. And then we exchanged Instagrams, networked. And I'm like, man, she's like, yeah, I'll be in touch with you, this and that. I'm like, bet, likewise. But when you get in these type of environments, man, this is where you go to the next. This is where you find the people that's trying to get to the next level like you, or already there and willing to help you get to the next level. This is the real deal, man. It's no joke. Your mind, man, I'm telling you, you cannot waste this. You cannot waste it, man. You can't waste it. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. And man, some of the speakers, man, they was just so cold, man. You could tell they on next level thinking up here, like the way they even go at life. You know, the way they think, you know, it's different. It's just different. And man, you know, I get, man, you know, their faith is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to Jamal King. He bought it out. That man had tears rolling from my eyes. No cap. I was crying like, man, like a baby. But the man said, man, he wanted to, you know, he said, I know if some of y'all follow him, y'all know this story, but he said he wanted a son so bad that he just manifests. He said people was like, man, you know what? Well, we give up. Maybe y'all just be. He had two daughters. He's like, maybe y'all should just be happy with God bless y'all with 2 daughters. He's like, no, I'm not giving up. He was like, man, well, at this point, he was like, you just crazy if you think you're gonna get it. He's like, this is a 7-year stretch, right? The man said he built he made a room in his house for his son, a son that was unborn, that physically wasn't here yet, but mentally in his head, his son was coming. Built out a whole room, had a urinal, had engraved his son's name in the room. And the man said, they was like, man, we think Maul going crazy. He's like, yeah, I went crazy. I went crazy on faith. I said, oh my God. The man said he went crazy on faith and came belt his son up on stage. His son is 7 years old now. And I'm like, man, he had everybody in that crowd. I'm talking about, it was like crazy, like for real. And man, it's crazy. So it's like you got to get in these rooms, man. You got to get around these people. This stuff is no joke, man. Shout out to ET, man. Like I say, since I started watching him like 2014, man, I ain't say nothing but progression. And then this man, he dope, man. They team dope. You know what I'm saying? They doing the stuff on a scale where they not having big sponsorships or anything. It's just, you know, relationships, like you said. Building relationships. That's one of the #1 things. You know. And character, man. Keeping your character solid. Not selling your soul for nothing. Keep your character solid so people like, you know what, man, he's solid. I can mess with him. You know what, she's solid. I can mess with her. You know. Not selling your soul, getting on here, finesse and all that. No, they ain't gonna do nothing for you. Man, then, so he wrote this book. Man, this book's so dope. I didn't skim through it. You. And he had paid a coach to help him write this book. $130,000. And he had the guy come out. A guy named Rory something, but he's a New York Times bestseller author, the dude, Rory. And he was dope. Like, man, Caucasian guy, man. Like, you know, just to hear somebody different aspect, how they view life, how they views on life is man, it's crazy. And you'll just think like, he like, man, you know I can't jump in other people's shoes in so many words and understand y'all, but I can show you what it looked like on the other side of it, of what you thinking. I can show you another way. Put it like that. And maybe he's like, maybe his way right, maybe his way don't resonate with you, but I can show you this, and we could come to a common ground. Like, okay, let's take something out your way. Let's take something. Them and E.T. like they was going back and forth, because E like, man, I just don't, you know, man, I don't know if this gonna work for my people. He's like, okay, that's fine. I understand that, but let's try some of this and let's implement some of this, and then let's see. Boom. Them boys in the #1 in the New York Times now. It's like, man, so did that, man. It was a lot. But let me jump back. So where we at? Okay. would say, young in the community.